Are you planning for your next winter trek in the Himalayas? Then you must be worried about what sort of clothes and what is actually layering. ये बला लेयरिंग क्या होती है एंड ऐसी जगह पे जहाँ पे आपके बिस्तर के आसपास भी काफ़ी हद तक स्नो रहता है, तो आपको क्या कपड़े पहनने चाहिए एंड स्पेशली ताकि आपको ठंड ना लगे. बाय द वे, ठंड एक मिथ है. अगर हम कपड़े सही से पहने तो ठंड से आप बच सकते हैं. Thank you for being back on the channel. My name is Sayan and I'm the person who is making all the videos that you guys see. And I hope today's video will be helpful, especially for all the newbie people coming to the Himalayas. Yeah, let's start. पहले सारे कपड़े उतारेंगे, फिर आपके लिए हम पहनेंगे एक के बाद एक. सारे कपड़े तो नहीं उतारेंगे, फिर एडल्ट मूवी में आ जाएगा ये. हम इसको चाइल्ड फ्रेंडली भी रखेंगे. We'll start from the upper layers, okay? The first thing that you have to wear is something which is called a wicking layer. Now wicking layer is the main purpose of wicking layer is basically जो आपकी heat generate होती है आपकी body में when you are walking or when you are doing certain amount of activity. It helps to absorb the moisture and also doesn't let you stink. So अगर आपका deodorant नहीं है तो आप ये कपड़ा खरीद लीजिए, आपकी बचत हो जाएगा. तो wicking layer you can find lot of companies like Nike, Decathlon and stuff. Anyways, now base layer can be of many types, but right now I'm using a very simple merino wool. It acts as an absorbent, especially for your odor. If you wear the base layer on top of a wicking layer, it traps the heat. So because the moisture from your body is gonna evaporate through the base layer, right? Not my tummy, the base layer, right? But this will completely protect the heat going out. So once you're done with this, अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ दोस्तों, अभी तो शुरू हुई है. Then what do you call is a soft shell. So again, the main purpose of soft shell is to prevent loss of heat. Now I'm wearing a very simple dry fit cozy kind of a soft shell from Decathlon, but you can wear a quilt, you can wear a sweater. So this is a 3-layer system. This is pretty much helpful almost from 5 degrees to 8 degrees, because when I'm walking and when I'm trekking on high altitude, my body also generates enough amount of heat to keep me warm. But especially when the trek is over and you're sitting at your campsite, right, waiting for your favorite Maggi or your gulab jamun, at that moment this is not enough. You have to put one more layer, a last layer. This has to be a waterproof layer. This has to be a complete heavy jacket. It can be a parka jacket. It can be something like this, which is a 10-degree jacket, the very base jacket from Decathlon, which can make this entire system last up to minus 12 degrees even if you're not doing anything. So if I put this on, ta-da! I can walk all day, all night, and sit all day, all night with my friends just wearing these layers. That's all about the top layer. Especially when you're trekking in the Himalayas, it's important to cover your head because you will be sweating, but that sweat cools down at a very rapid rate. So hence it also can provoke certain amount of certain kind of behavior, right? And you don't want that. So a beanie always does the job, but you cannot wear a beanie in the morning. So sometime a hat you might be having is very important, and you also have to protect your ears and your neck from getting the chills. So always wear your hoodie. That's the reason they're giving you a hoodie on top of your beanie. It really helps in helping you in walking in those winds. So our body is done, our head is done. But what is left is this neck portion, which is the most important thing, especially when you're trekking very early morning for your summit push, or you're sitting by a river full of snow, right? So you need a neck warmer, something like this. So a neck warmer protects your neck from chilly winds, and also if you are traveling in buses and if you are traveling in metro cities, you can also wear it as a mask. COVID safety, right? If you're not having a beanie and if you're only having a neck warmer, you can also convert into a beanie. Like, hello. I know I don't look like a Cinderella, but ठंड से काफी बचाता है. So head is done, your neck is done, and your entire body is done. What is left? The hands, the most vital part, because this is gonna hold the spoon, this is gonna hold the trekking stick, this is gonna hold the camera, this is gonna hold someone's hand that you love, right? It has to be warm. No one wants a cold hand. So the first thing, irrespective of whatever weather it is, if it is -5, -10, -15, -20, or it's 5 degrees, you need to have a base layer. Like the base layer we had inside, like when you're wearing the first layer, the wicking layer, this also acts as a wicking layer. So this is kind of which helps you to also use your phone. So this is also I'm using of Quechua. I'm sorry, I'm not promoting Quechua as a brand. That's the only brand that we have in India, sadly. So this tool here. Now it also depends, the second layer, which is your main gloves, also depends on the weather and the places that you're going. If you think you do not need a complete waterproof solution and you need something light, you can use a simple fleece gloves. My base layer. Ta-da! See? But now, if you are going in places which will have a lot of snow, like where I am right now, you might need something called as an entire waterproof snow gloves. Now snow gloves, the pros of this is it's super warm. It just feels like, you know, you have the warmest hand, but it's also very anti-mobile. So I cannot do a lot of things. I cannot click a camera, but it's really helpful, especially if you're going in -15, -8, -5 degrees. There's a lot of snow. These gloves are really, really helpful. हमारा ऊपर का सारा बंदोबस्त हो गया है. So what is left is the lower portion, right? You need to wear something called as a warmer. Now these days you find a lot of warmers which Rupa underwear warmers, right? Lux Cozy. Don't wear those kind of warmers because they are complete cotton wear. These kind of warmers, these are specially wicking material. The one which helps, again same as our base layer. It helps in wicking the entire moisture. So once this is done, you can wear again. So now the trekking pant that you would be wearing is required based on where you're going. If you're going in, let's just say from -2 to -5 degrees, you can wear a normal trekking pant, right? Which is not waterproof, just act as a wind barrier with the lower warmer that you're wearing and the outer, right? But if you're going in temperatures which is -8 to -15 degrees, which is a lot of snow, you need a complete waterproof solution. So this pant that I'm wearing right now, this is a complete waterproof solution. It also has gaiters, which helps. Yeah, these are gaiters. These are not fancy socks. These are gaiters, which helps in snow not getting inside shoes. Trust me, when snow gets inside shoes, it's not a happy night, it's a nightmare night, right? So you have to find the warmest pant but also the lightest. You don't want something which is very thick and super fancy. Any cheap, especially from a simple supermarket, you can buy a trekking pant and it does the work, right? So all set to go. And the last thing, the shoes. So आखिर हमारी चीज़ें हैं जूते, which are also very important. So right now I'm wearing a complete waterproof solution from Quechua again. And waterproof shoes, they are real nice, but they are bulky. And if you are trekking in weather conditions like -2 degrees and non-snowy days, you can wear normal trekking shoes like my cameraman is wearing. So these are not waterproof, but they are super light. And light shoes are super easy to carry, right? But especially if you know you're gonna walk in snow, then you need something which is completely waterproof over here with some warm socks. Now socks are your preference. You can buy your special jockey socks, you can buy those fancy knitted socks that your grandma has knitted for you long time back. You can wear whatever you like, but कोशिश कीजिए जितना warm पहनेंगे आपको warm एहसास आएगा. And my these are with gaiters, so I can just put the gaiters on top of it like this. Bam. So yeah, that's all you need. I mean, that's not all you need, but those 4-layer system on top, the 2-layer system down, the 2-layer system in hand, and the right amount of shoes will take you a long way, and especially in a very warm way, and having a pleasant night, especially during those cold camp nights in Himachal, Uttarakhand or Jammu and Kashmir, where we're going. And I hope you guys like the video and it has helped you, or you can share it with someone who are gonna go for their next trek, which especially if they're gonna call you, hey bro, Decathlon से क्या सामान खरीदूं, तो आप ये वीडियो उनसे शेयर कर सकते हैं. Be safe in the mountains and don't litter the mountains. Yeah, अब हम चलेंगे ट्रैकिंग पे. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again. And by the way, ये बर्फ़ में मैं ये वीडियो बनाने के लिए नहीं आया था. I came here for a purpose with my friend Pallavi, which if you guys haven't seen the video, it's over here. It's a pretty nice concept where we both trekked for 3 days for my friend Pallavi, who's an artist, for her to paint entire canvas of what she sees actually in real. So मैंने सोचा क्यों ना आपको ये हेल्पफुल वीडियो बना दूँ. तो देखिएगा इस वीडियो को एंड बताइए आपको कैसे लगा है. हम चलते हैं ज़रा इसी लेयरिंग वाले कपड़े पहन के आगे.